Okay, this video is going to show you the simple steps in how to create your own website. If you'll remember, there is a need, and your last couple of assignments is for you to have a website and to create a podcast. We talked about the podcast a few weeks ago when we were on the campus. I told you that the podcast is simple enough. All you do is pick one of your lessons, decide what you'd like to video if you want to do a video recording, or decide what you'd like to use as an audio recording. An audio recording can be simply made from your phone and then uploaded from your phone. You can download it to your computer. Just plug your computer and your up to your phone, or your phone up to your computer, or vice versa. And you can read a story to the students, give some kind of quiz to the students, maybe a practice spelling test. Your website must have basically three components. You have to have a home page where you give information about yourself. You have to have a student page and a parent page with information as if you had your own classroom already. The rubric is already on Canvas. If you can't find it, please let me know. And here goes. This is going to be really simple. The first thing I like to do is go to Google and log into my Brunel account. Fortunately, because I don't do a lot of work on my personal Gmail account, my Brunel Google email address automatically comes up. It gives you all the information, and what you're looking for are these 9 little dots. So you're going to click on those 9 little dots, and if you scroll down and look, you'll see one of them says Sites. So click on Sites. I already have a couple that I've already made. I like to make the new Google Sites. You can see that I made one a while ago called the Reese Review. You're going to click on the new Google Sites. You'll also see that I've already made a website, a recent site. I made an online portfolio. I'll show you a little bit of it. I've called it Mirrors to Windows. It's just a basic online portfolio that I send out to prospective employers. And this is my home page. I'm in the edit portion, so that's what you see, the edit portion. If I wanted to see what it looks like as an actual website, I will click the I. That's what it looks like when people log on. Excuse me, I have an About Me page that just tells basic information. I have my professional documents that includes my cover letter. It includes my resume, my transcripts, my educator certificate, my philosophy of education. I have my work where I have an explicit lesson video where I have a video of myself teaching a lesson. And then I have examples of all of the standards. So I have information where I have shown my propensity to be able to do assessment strategies. I have information, that one didn't show up, but I'm going to have to go and check it and see why it isn't showing up. That one did show up about my professional knowledge. So that's what my website looks like. So if I want to close out of that view, I can just close that. So you're going to make your own site. So like I said, you're going to go here and you're going to go to Sites. Then you'll go to New Google Sites. And then this is my recent site, but we're not going to deal with my recent site. You're going to come over where the plus sign is down here at the bottom, and you're going to click Create New Site. After this, it is pretty much what you like to do. The first thing you want to do is you're going to name your site. What do you want to name your site? It can be something as simple as Dr. Reese's Page. I like to give mine a catchy tune, a catchy one, which is why I named mine Mirrors to Windows. There's an explanation on my site of why it's called Mirrors to Windows. But this is basically how it is. So I'm going to name mine just Practice Site because I'm going to delete it anyway. Might help if I spelled practice correctly. Okay, then give your page a title. My initial title was something else, but now I've changed it to Fight for Your Dreams. So you can probably name yours since it's not a real site. Brunel class site. Now, if you want that to go to the next line, that's fine. If not, click and make that bigger. So many things you can do. You can change the image. You can upload an image from somewhere. If you have one on your computer, you can select an image from the gallery that you have. If I wanted to upload an actual image, I could click upload and go to wherever my pictures are on my computer. For example, I have some pictures here. This is one of them. The pictures that I have here, you can upload your own. So you have to decide that. If you want to actually download a picture yourself, of course you can go over here. Let's say you wanted a picture of an education picture. Type in education, hit enter, go to the images, and look at all those images. Pick an image, save it to your computer, wherever you save your pictures, and then upload that image to your site. Okay? So I like to publish, even though it's a Google site, it's going to save every few minutes, or every few seconds, actually. I like to go ahead and publish, just in case. It's going to ask you what you want your name. So the automatic preface of your name is going to be sites.google.com/Bernal.edu, because Bernal owns your Google. And then what do you want to name it? Practice site. So whatever you name your site up there is what it's going to name it. Mine is Mirrors to Windows. So that's what my site is called, Mirrors to Windows. But you don't have to pick practice site. You can name it whatever you want to. You can name it Reese Wonder, whatever. And then that'll be your name. I posted mine so that anyone on the web could see it, not just anybody at Bernal. You can make it so anybody at Bernal, but then that will change the settings. So I just made mine so that anyone on the web could see it. So anybody who has this address, which I wouldn't give this address out to anybody, but if you did, anybody who have this address could get to your website. So then I'm going to click publish. And it's only publishing what I've done thus far. So let's pretend that I wanted to tell them about me on this site right here. I would have to insert a text box. And then in that text box, you can give them a little background about yourself. Type as much as you want, as little as you want. You can move that text box around. You can make it go up, down, smaller, larger, any of that. You can do any of that. If you don't want the text box anymore, you can always click this and delete that text box altogether. When you get ready to edit the text, if that text is if you want it to be bold, if you want it to be italicized, if you want it to be in the center or to the left justified or any of that, you can do all of that from right here. If you want to hyperlink this text to somewhere else, for example, one of the things that it tells you to do is make sure that you create a link to something else. So you might say, here's my link to my school, and then click here. So when I click here, I might want to hyperlink that and take it to where I work, and I'm going to click apply. And so when they click there, it'll take them to that. So if I click publish, it'll show me what my site looks like. And when they actually click there, it'll take them to the Clayton County site. So to see what that looks like, I'm going to click preview. If I click there, that's what it'll look like. And then it'll take me outside of that site into another site. Okay. So I'm going to click out of that because I'm done with that part. If I want to insert a picture of myself, I could back and insert, go to images. You have to upload a picture. You have to download a picture of yourself on your computer. It could be on your Google Drive, in your albums. You can search for one, whatever the case may be. So I am going to, let me see, search for one. And you know what? I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is upload a picture of myself. So if I click upload, find a picture of myself. And there's my picture. And I can move it around and finagle it the way I want to. Okay. I'm going to move that down so that my picture can be in line with everything else. Okay. So this could be my home page. Well, you have to have 3 pages. So you have to have a home page. Then you have to have a student page. And you also have to have a parent page. So right here it says pages. So right now all I have is a home page. The home page tells me whatever. I can either create a sub page under my home page, or I can just create a whole new page. Okay. So if I wanted to create something under my home page, let's say that under my home page I wanted to have a separate page that has homework in it or something like that, I could do that. But what I'm going to do right now is add my second page, which is going to be my parent page. And then I'm going to add my other page, which is going to be my student page. Now, underneath my student page, I'm going to add, wait, it's still creating. I'm going to create a sub page that says instructional PowerPoints, which means I'm going to put all my instructional PowerPoints there. After it gets finished, I'm going to create another one that says homework. And as many as you want. If you want to create a sub page under parents, you can create a sub page that says maybe what you need to know. Okay, so I've created all the pages that I want. Remember, you only have to have a home page, a parent page, and a student page. Okay, so if I'm not sure how adept you are with your Google Drive, but if you have a Google Drive, you can upload everything to there, but that's a little bit advanced. So I'm going to advise that you save everything that you want. You need to save it to your computer and just know where it is when you get ready for it. So if for your parent page, you can click on parents, because this is the parent page. You can click a little welcome. You do the same thing. Click insert. Get a text box. Welcome to the parent page. Here you'll find information. Blah, blah, blah. Type whatever you need. If you want to insert a picture, of course, from your computer, click upload. If you want to put a URL in there, you give them helpful sites. Maybe that's one of the things. Maybe under pages, under the parent page, you want to insert a sub page that says helpful sites and click done. And then under here, under helpful sites, you want to just insert a text box. You could insert an image of IXL or any of that. Okay. You can, if you want to embed a YouTube video, as long as you know the website, upload a YouTube video. If you want to upload some slides, this means you're going to make them from scratch. You can upload some slides. You can choose different themes. Just click on it and it'll change it to whatever. It doesn't really change it a whole lot. It just changes basically the font and the look of the site. Very subtly, it changes that. But you just have to play around with it so you can figure out which one you actually want. But after you get finished, make sure you hit publish so that it can publish your site. All right. If you want somebody to help you edit your site, of course, you can add an editor. I never let anybody help me edit my site because they might put something on there that I don't want on there. So I don't ever let anybody else help me edit my site. When you're finished with your site and you've published your site and you're ready to go, if you click right here, it says copy published site link. That's what you need. Well, first of all, let me stop and go back. Go back to the home screen and then click copy published site link. And you see that's your site link. You click copy link, and this is the link that you're going to turn into me when your website is totally finished and it's totally ready. Make sure you turn it in on time so that I'll have time to look at it just in case something happens